Abusive? Women aren't abusive. What did you do to make her angry?
The worst thing that happened was when I became emotionally isolated, when I was isolated from my friends and family, and I was coerced to have an open relationship, which broke a majority of all of my boundaries. And why were these things happening? Because when the baby was born, she was jealous of the attention that she was not getting anymore.
My abuser is my ex-wife, and one of the worst things that she ever did to me was chronically gaslight me for a number of years, to the point where I truly believed that I was going crazy and got to a point where I could no longer trust my own experiences.
This was something I didn't realize until after the discard had happened, but it was that she never once introduced me as her partner or her boyfriend throughout the entire relationship. Never once. It was always, "This is my friend John." And she was telling everybody that she was single, and her reason was, it's not anybody's business what she does and who she's with.
One of the traumatic things that happened to me during my time with my abuser was I had to leave my apartment after I was locked in my apartment by force, and every time I tried to take my hand off the doorknob, it was moved away, and then I was drugged down the hallway away from the door every time I got close to getting out.
My narcissistic ex-girlfriend used to future fake me like crazy. One night I was with one of my friends and we went to go pick her up from the club that she worked at, and she got in the car and started telling us about this regular from Portugal who wanted to gain American citizenship by paying her to marry him. She went on to say that she was going to do it and that she was going to go on a honeymoon with him and it was going to be amazing. When I asked her what she planned on doing during this honeymoon, she looked at me and said, "We're gonna fuck. What do you think we're gonna do?"
The worst thing that my abuser did was, after we'd had a really bad argument, I had a breakdown and started to cry really hard, and they decided to hold a pillow over my face so that I wouldn't wake my son up. So they decided that rather than have him wake up during an argument where I could explain to him that I was upset, that they would rather have him wake up to a dead mother.
The worst aspect of the abuse I put up with the narcissist would have been reactive abuse. Constant verbal abuse, poking and prodding, questions, physical abuse, and to get me to react and respond in a way that wasn't who I was, and that led me into a shame spiral that kept me confused and allowed her to blackmail me pretty much.